A very good evening and welcome to all of you. Welcome to राज योगा सेल्फ हीलिंग मेडिटेशन। आपका ये चैनल है एंड आप हमेशा हमारे साथ में जुड़ते हैं। एंड जो हमारी पुरानी कंप्लेंट थी वो थोड़ी कम हो रही है बिकॉज आप हमारे साथ में जुड़ते रहते हैं एंड लाइव भी सेशंस देखते हैं, दोनों जूम के लिंक पे भी। एंड साथ ही साथ आप हमारे साथ में जुड़ते हैं यूट्यूब पर भी। बहुत सारे हैं आप जो कि बाद में देखते हैं सेशंस को। नो प्रॉब्लम, इट्स वंडरफुल एंड आई होप यू आर enjoying Sunday sessions and along with that early morning meditations also, which we are having on a continuous basis, other than 4 o'clock in the morning, early morning to 4:45. If you want to change your life, do join us and collective meditation करने में और भी मजा आता है, and especially when you have seniors who are guiding you with a lot of experience. So welcome back to our channel again, and we are here again with another new speaker for you, and we are almost going to complete almost 2 years of us this journey. And thank you so much for being with us on this journey, all those subscribers. देखिए हमारा channel is not a earning channel. We don't have any kind of earning plans over here. We are just earning your blessings. That's it, nothing else. So on a spiritual journey, be along with us and connect with us on a daily basis in the early morning sessions and also on Sundays for half an hour of your time. So let's get back. We are here with another very beautiful topic. And हमारा जो टॉपिक आपको मेरे पीछे दिख रहा होगा, sorry, I think I put something else over here. Yeah, so हमारा topic is mind body connections. And in mind body connections, we'll understand wonderfully well with a very professional person who's come all the way from Mumbai. And she is practicing for a very long time and she is engaged in the spiritual journey along with Brahma Kumaris. And she is also practicing psychology and especially industrial psychology. And she is taking counseling sessions also with a lot of people, helping them out. And साथ ही साथ वो spiritual knowledge and Lokic knowledge, which is the worldly knowledge of psychology, she's putting both of them together and helping out a lot of people. So, Sister Kanan, thank you so much for being with us. And you are experienced counselor and Mumbai's leading mind therapist. And you have a master's degree in industrial psychology. And being a young expert with a lot of creativity in your field of science, actually, which is human mind and intelligence, you're dedicating your life for human development. That's a wonderful stepping stone in somebody's life. And as a professional speaker, you are engaged with audiences of multiple educational institutes and or even on online channels. And thank you for being with our online channel too today. And you have written and co-authored certain books. After You, My Soul, that is one of the titles. Another one is Ultimate Guide to Master Negative Emotions. हम इसके बारे में थोड़ा जानना चाहेंगे सिस्टर आज, and especially emotional first aid. That's a wonderful topic, wonderful title for a book, I think, because first aid हम ज़्यादातर सोचते हैं कि it's something to do with the body only, but emotional first aid. So your mission is to spread positivity on a national scale, creating a ripple effect of well-being and mental resilience and promoting the golden age. So when we have a golden mind, we automatically move towards the golden age. So sister, on to this topic today. We have chosen one of the topics amongst the 12, 13 topics which you have given us. So वो बाकी सारे topics are so interrelated and so beautifully connected, जिनके बारे में हम जानना चाहेंगे फ्यूचर में in the coming up episodes. So हमारे जितने भी यहाँ पर दर्शक हैं, आप जुड़े रहिएगा। सिस्टर कानन का जब भी एपिसोड आएगा, you will get bouts of knowledge on the basis of psychology from the horse's mouth. So sister, mind body connection, ये जो कनेक्शन है हम ज़्यादातर सोचते हैं कि बॉडी मेरी हेल्दी है सो ऑटोमेटिकली आई विल बी हैप्पी, माय माइंड विल बी ओके, आई बी फाइन. सो व्हाट इज योर आउटलुक टुवर्ड्स दिस फ्रॉम अ साइकोलॉजिकल बेसिस सिस्टर? काइंडली अनम्यूट योरसेल्फ सिस्टर.
First of all, thank you so much, Param, for inviting me. It's supreme blessing being here. And somewhere I feel that I am fortunate enough to be the instrument in integrating our spiritual knowledge with psychology. And
वंडरफुल.
I'm super excited uh, to share how, when you understand and nurture the connection between mind and body, you can actually improve your physical health, you can
ओके.
improve mental peace,
Okay.
and you can enhance your own self awareness if understood correctly,
Okay.
right?
जी.
Before we dive into the psychology or fundamental idea of mind and body connection, in this book called Introduction to Psychology. So this book was written in 17th, 18th century, 19th century, I'm not sure, but it's very old book. And
Okay.
I found this book in my very old bag. And this book literally restructured my perception again. What
Okay.
I found in this book was the early definition of psychology. And
Okay.
it was defined as that it is the study of psyche, means spirit and mind.
Spirit
Of
and
course,
mind.
yes.
Oh,
Of
wow.
course, now the definitions are revised and updated because psychologists wanted to study something observable traits, right? So
Okay.
it got updated that it is a study of human behavior, because
Right.
behavior is more of an observable trait.
Very well.
And now with cognitive psychology and neuropsychology, it is study of human behavior plus mental processes, your brain activities.
Okay.
What I mean, Param, here is, if you go into the deeper schools of consciousness, if you go into the deeper domains of consciousness,
Okay.
mind and body, brain is the part of body,
Right.
skull
Very
is the
true.
part of the brain, body. Mind, body are same.
Okay.
Thoughts, emotions, feelings, this solid body we are experiencing in consciousness. It's
Okay.
just consciousness experiencing through this body and mind and behavior.
Okay.
In fact, I'm sure you will agree. If you study 7 days Raj Yoga,
Right.
it is clearly mentioned that mind, intellect, that is brain activity, behavior, is integrated power of consciousness.
You're right.
है ना? मन बुद्धि संस्कार ये आत्मा की शक्ति है.
Right.
So here it's just this mind and body and behavior is just different paths, or I would say different powers of experiencing our of higher consciousness.
Okay.
Now let's go into the fundamentals of, yeah.
Yeah, sister, just to understand more deeply, हम ज़्यादातर क्या करते हैं? We try to separate out into conscious, subconscious, and try to separate out. What I have in my own personal journey, what I have realized is that my physical body is conscious. All the information which I'm taking from my five senses is giving me conscious detailing. But at the background of my mind, there are certain other pictures which are going on, which I'm not even maybe aware of, which are like underlying feelings in my life, जो कि मेरे अभी प्रेजेंट के मेरे कॉन्शियस मूड को या मेरे एनवायरनमेंट को एंड इवन हाउ डू आई बिहेव एंड रिएक्ट को डिसाइड करती हैं. सो आई माइट बी फिजिकली कॉन्शियसली आई माइट बी ओके, बट इंटरनली आई माइट बी लिटिल मूड ऑफ. एंड बाहर से ठीक दिख रहा हूँ मैं फिजिकली कॉन्शियसली, सब चीज ठीक चल रही है, लेकिन अंदर कोई 2 मिनट या 10 मिनट पुराना कोई इंसिडेंट में कोई याद आ रहा है, वो एनर्जी लेकर के मैं अभी किसी को मिलूं तो मैं उससे भी इरिटेटेड बात कर लूंगा.
Hmm.
सो कॉन्शियसली आई एम हियर, five senses giving me information. Past is there, which is still lingering around in my mind, but consciously things around me are not at all the same because that person whom I fought with is already gone.
Hmm.
But that thing is still lingering into my intellect in the form of pictures. So, how do we
Hmm.
separate these two things?
Yes. So, yes, Param, and actually, I have seen that this is very common behavior these days. That you are in present, your body is in present, but
Right.
your mind is somewhere in the past, regrets or grudges, or maybe some things which is not emotionally negative, but positively we are, into that zone.
Sure.
We are not conscious. The point
Right.
is that we are not conscious. हम वो जागृत अवस्था में नहीं है. अपना वो जो सबकॉन्शियस अर्ध जागृत अवस्था है, दैट इज मोर डोमिनेंट. We
Right.
are more dominant by our subconscious mind rather than coming into that consciousness,
Okay.
operating from that consciousness. Correct?
Right.
I feel the points which you said, you will be able to understand. First, you need to understand that the concept is like that your thoughts will directly influence your emotions.
Sure.
Your emotions will directly influence your energy centers.
Okay.
We call chakras in
Right.
another
Yogic
language.
science. Right.
And your energy centers will directly influence your physical body, or say
Surely.
your health, or
Surely.
maybe your physical health नहीं है तो physical actions,
Okay.
physical behaviors, because actions and behaviors भी हम body से ही ले रहे हैं,
Right.
right? So the model goes like this. Your thoughts is directly influencing your emotions.
Okay.
Your emotions is directly influencing your energies. Your
Okay.
energies are directly influencing your health or your actions, your behaviors. And
Okay.
your behaviors are directly influencing your outcomes, your experiences. Let me
And
give you a very,
can we add something to this? Is it okay to say that our behaviors are actually again influencing our thoughts? It's like a
yeah,
cycle.
it's a cycle.
So sometimes we feel कि
It's a
हम
cycle.
अटके हुए हैं, फंसे हुए हैं लाइफ में. So is it because we are in this pattern of कि हमने thought create किया, उससे feelings create हुई, उससे हमारी energy centers को vibrations गई, and फिर हमारी body की जो state हुई, and then sometimes we are in a vicious cycle of blaming others. तुम्हारी वजह से मेरे को इतना stress है, तुम्हारी वजह से मेरे को इतना tension है, and we are in that cycle, and we are again giving a command to the mind, you should feel this because of them.
In fact, अगर if you will definitely agree on this, like we have learned this in our spiritual learnings, कि जो इंसान स्व अधिकारी है will automatically become vishwa adhikari.
Right,
Correct?
right.
So if you can shift your thoughts, if you can shift your emotions, if you can shift your actions, you can shift your worldly experiences.
Sure,
Every people around you, your
sure.
environment, in fact, world will get affected by your thoughts, your actions. Like, let me give you a very simple example. Say, for example, if I act with a smile and with that pleasant gesture on my face,
Right.
this action will automatically create a reflection from the other person. He will
Sure,
have to positively reflect to me.
sure.
So now this is what we call that you change your thoughts, you change your actions, and you will see the world is changing.
Okay, sister, before joining Brahma Kumaris, I used to read psychological books also and even body language books. So, वहाँ पर some places it was written fake it till you make it in some of the books. So, what used to happen is, you know what, like if you raise your eyebrow, left eyebrow, it means that. If you're looking on the right, you are thinking through your feelings. If you're looking down, you're into feelings. If you're looking on the left hand side, you're thinking logical. So इतना सारा data था उसके अंदर. It's so much. I'm just talking about eye motions or eye movements only right now. Or if you're giving a smirk, you are egoistic. If you're giving a pleasant smile with all your teeth. So there's so much of data over there that you are actually like a robot after some time. Like, even before you react to a person, you're thinking for 10, 15 seconds, how should I make my smile? Where should I look? So that the other person doesn't perceive you as somebody who's wrong. And आप देना चाहते हो उसको वो feelings, वो emotions या वो gestures या वो examples that you're a good person. So how does psychology,
Yeah,
how does psychology actually tell us? Does it say that, you have to follow a set rules through which you can control your thoughts and then you can control your feelings by your bodily actions? Or it is first I have to focus on my thoughts, not on my gestures outside, and first take care of my thoughts, then my feelings, and automatically that will show in my physical body. How is it? Which way are we going?
correct. So it will just need one awareness.
Okay.
You can break the model from anywhere. You change your thoughts, your
Okay.
actions will change. You
Okay.
change, if not thoughts, you just change your body. Just
Ah,
move out from there. Then
okay.
also your things will change. It's like many a times kaisa hota hai na param ki, say for
Right.
example depressed people hai, they are already negative in their thoughts.
Right.
Clinically depressed people, they are already negative in their
Right.
thoughts.
Right.
So we can't tell them, think positive. The more positive thinking you'll do, then your emotions will change, your
Lovely.
health will change. They will
Wonderful.
not take anything.
Wonderful.
So in that case, what we have to do, the easiest way to transform your mind is through body.
Okay. So
It's like bottom line is your physiology changes psychology. In fact,
wonderful.
1978 में ये research हुआ था.
हाँ जी.
It says that when you stand in an upright position, like A position, like this,
Okay.
your heart rate and your blood pressure increases, which will not allow you to feel sad and depressed.
Okay.
Anytime in life, if you are feeling sad and depressed, just experiment this.
Okay.
Stand in this position. It's a Superman position, if you remember. Apna cartoon aata tha,
Yeah, yeah, yeah,
you
yeah.
know. And
Yeah.
all the superheroes, they stand like this in this A
Yes.
position, and you are not allowed to feel sad in this position, because
Okay.
your physiology changes psychology. When you feel that no, my thoughts are not in my control, I am in control of my thoughts.
Yeah. So like this is the A position which you're saying. I feel when I did like this, I felt like it's an authoritative position. It's like, yes, I'm in control of myself and I'm upright and everything is going well. And I'm seeing everything from my own inside. I'm not reacting to outside stimuli or something like that. मतलब बाहर की मेरे को इतना इफेक्ट नहीं पड़ रहा है. So are
Absolutely.
you saying that when people are depressed, like even in Brahma Kumaris, we learn sometimes it comes into our spiritual daily classes कि बच्चे अगर तुम अपना संकल्प परिवर्तन नहीं कर सकते हो तो नेगेटिव लोगों से दूर हो जाओ मतलब
Mm.
कि चेंज योर पोजीशन चेंज योर लोकेशन मतलब कि उनसे दूर हो जाओ परे हो जाओ उनसे सो समटाइम्स व्हाट आई अंडरस्टैंड साइकोलॉजी is also saying the same thing what we learn in spirituality is कि when you don't have the power enough to change something or change a situation or change an environment and you feel drained out at that particular moment it is better to move out of that situation or move out of that place even physical place and maybe avoid people at that time avoid reacting to them avoid explaining over explaining to them because it's also another draining out factor where you over explain to people you move out from there.
Correct. Absolutely. I feel that if you want to really move out from that particular negative people,
Okay.
say for example, अपनी family ही थोड़ी सी negative या toxic है, okay?
Okay.
And sometimes, souls start feeling guilty that यार मैं कैसी हूँ? I am
हाँ.
not able to, I'm reacting with my family and I don't want to react. That's why I'm just leaving this place. And this
Okay.
leaving this place is not the permanent solution, because if it is family, they are going to stay with you, right?
Exactly. Exactly.
So in that case, personally, this is my mantra that if you are planning to leave that space, you communicate to your family that, boss, I will need some time to come back. It's like you are
हाँ.
detaching to getting attached again, in simple words, that
Yeah.
let me go outside so that once I come inside, I can give you with my right mindset.
So
So
clearing your mind.
So, yeah, you are just going out so that you can re-energize yourself back and you come
Right.
back
Right.
home,
Right.
right? But if you are going के okay now, अब मेरे यहाँ पे तो बहुत negative environment हो गया है, I have to go in silence and I'll meditate and I will punish them with my meditation that I'm not gonna talk to you now because I am meditating.
So we can't use rudeness. We can't use rudeness. We can't run away from that place. We have to be communicative and form of it's like हाँ अंदर तूफान चल रहा है लेकिन फिर भी politely you're saying just let me take some time off spend some time with myself and I'll come back to you after some time and I'm feeling okay in simple terms even though अंदर से आपको गुस्सा आ रहा है अंदर से you're
Yes.
irritated frustrated but you are using this technique through psychology which you're learning from you that you politely making the other person also comfortable and still winning in one way.
Yeah. Yeah. If you
Okay.
can't say that you are triggering me, like in my case, many a times I say, okay, like if I'm talking to someone on phone and I feel that maybe I don't react anyways. It's been very long time I don't react. But in case if something is going to hurt me because of the expectation, I will just say, you know what, मेरा दूध गर्म हो रहा है, मैं तेरे को 10-15 मिनट के बाद फोन करती हूँ. So I take a break. I
Right,
break that tempo.
right. You're in control of yourself. Swarajya.
You don't lose yourself. Don't
Huh.
let don't lose yourself in this game of anger and reaction, I would
Yeah,
say.
yeah. Stimuli and all. Yeah, exactly. So coming back to mind-body connection, sister. So sometimes what happens is our mind is saying something else and body ends up going somewhere else. कभी कभी ऐसा होता है कि हम नहीं जाना चाहते लेकिन आई डोंट नो व्हाई एम आई गेटिंग पुल्ड टू दैट प्लेस और दैट पर्सन और दैट रिलेशनशिप और समथिंग लाइक दैट. So
Hmm.
there's a tussle which is going on in the mind. In that case, where is the short circuit? I want to ask you
Hmm.
that. Is it my thought
Yeah.
which is short circuiting? Is it my intellect which is short circuiting? Or is it my habit or my physical habit? Like we call it sanskars. So sanskars can be emotive sanskars also, because sanskar is not just my habit. It is an emotive reaction is also a sanskar. How do I
Yeah.
behave at that particular point of time, or how does my body react, or how does my body behave. कभी कभी होता है कि हम कुछ नहीं करना चाहते लेकिन out of fear we slap somebody. It just happens, you know. I'm like, oh sorry, मेरे को डर लग गया इसलिए थप्पड़. कल परसों की बात है, मेरे साथ ही हुआ है. So something like
Oh,
that also happens. We don't feel and just you just slap that person and you're like,
okay.
oh. So
Okay.
we don't want to be in that place, but we end up being in that place. So
Mm-hmm.
mind is saying, thinking something, it is not judging the situation correctly and behaving
Yeah.
in some other manner. So
Yeah.
why does that happen? Where is that short circuit?
Hmm. So I think mind is like kid. He is
Okay,
child. Id है वो id है. उसको सब चाहिए. I
okay,
want to go out. I want to play with three people. I don't want to play. So he is like that tantrum throwing child, mind.
okay,
Okay.
okay.
But you will need your intellect. बुद्धि चाहिएगी तभी.
Right,
मन तो बोलेगा मेरे को सिगरेट पीनी है. मन तो बोलेगा मेरे को वो बंदी को मिलने जाना है.
right,
But at that, so we have three powers, no?
right,
Consciousness has three powers, no? तो का एक मन बोल रहा है मेरे को ये चाहिए. But now बुद्धि, your ego, super ego, if we say in psychology, you must
right.
have heard this term. So the ego will say, अच्छा एक काम करते हैं, एक बार रुक जा, अभी थप्पड़ मत मार. जब अकेले होंगे ना तब थप्पड़ मारना.
Okay,
लाइक ईगो विल टॉक लाइक दैट. अरे मेरे साथ उसने कैसे ऐसे बात करी, मैं तो थप्पड़ अभी मारूंगी. एंड
right,
देन बुद्धि विल से, नो नो अभी थप्पड़ मत मार, अभी चार जन है अपन बाद में मारते हैं, अकेले में है ना चौका मारेंगे. यू नो
okay,
नाउ द सुपर ईगो विल कम.
okay.
नाउ योर रियल कॉन्शियसनेस और योर moral moral
Inclination.
identity,
Uh,
moral identity which you have taken from your
uh,
elders or from your teachers. Maybe
okay,
say like I have an identity that I am a Shanti ki Shakti.
okay.
So now Shanti ki Shakti cannot suddenly become Kali ka Swarup, no? So now the consciousness will come
Okay,
and say that, it's okay. He is triggering you. You want your mind feels like slapping him, but our actions will create an outcome. It's like a law, right? Your
right,
actions will create an effect. तो
right,
आप थप्पड़ मारना, उसका एक इफेक्ट होगा कि he'll start crying.
right.
अगेन आपने तो दुख ही दे दिया, right? And it say like this is very very famous quote now, that hurt people.
Yeah,
If you
only
are
if you
hurt,
heard.
then you gonna hurt,
Right.
right? If you are feeling hurt, then you will hurt other people, right?
Hmm.
So I feel जब एंगर वाला जोन है या नेगेटिव इमोशन वाला जोन है, so you have to find out the message what your emotion is trying to give you, because emotion is also one type of intelligence.
Okay.
Emotion is one type of intelligence. The emotion is trying to tell you something. Like for example, anger hidden. अगर anger का layer खोलेंगे, so it means that you are hurt inside, but
Exactly.
you
Ego
can't
is somewhere
you
hurt.
can't show, you can't show that I am hurt, I'm men,
Um,
I am hurt. So now you mask it with anger.
okay.
अब हर्ट को भी फील करेंगे ना परम, तो क्या निकलेगा पता है? योर एक्सपेक्टेशंस आर नॉट मेट.
Right. There's so many paradigms to it, है ना? So frustration होना.
मोस्टली फ्रस्ट्रेशन तब आता है, फॉर एग्जाम्पल फ्रस्ट्रेशन का लेयर ये है कि यू हैव वन गोल in your mind, you have one goal in your life,
Mhm.
you are working towards it, but somebody is stopping it,
Right.
and then you feel at that time frustration comes. Okay,
Right.
you know you have the capability, you have the potential, but you are not working with that capability and potential. At that time frustration comes.
Right. Right. Right.
So I think the book which I have mentioned, Mastering Your Negative Emotions, in this we have mastered these emotions. That what each emotion has message for you,
Okay.
right? And like emotions, like how I said that your thoughts influences your health,
Right.
same way your emotion also influences your health. Like I have seen clients जो लोग का ऐसा आता है कि कानन मेरा करियर भी बहुत अच्छा है, मेरे रिलेशनशिप्स भी बहुत अच्छे हैं,
Right.
तो मेरे को कुछ काउंसलिंग की जरूरत नहीं है.
Okay.
हाँ, मेरे को गुस्सा आता है, मुझे पता है, बट सब मेरे ही तो है, यू नो एंड मेरे ही है, तो पीपल ऑल्सो स्टार्ट टेकिंग फॉर ग्रांटेड. सो इन दैट केस वी हैव टू टेल दोज people कि what, because of your negative emotion it is directly impacting your health.
Uh, in
वो
the long
टाइम पे
term.
मेरे को समझ में आता है. हाँ,
Right.
like 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 numerous studies have shown that, say for example, emotion, you feel chronic stress,
Right.
you are feeling stressed. Now this stress will lead to physical issues like digestive problem,
Right.
migraine, headache. In fact, recently abhi ऐसी findings आई है that women who have traumatic stressful events, they
Mm-hmm.
are more likely to have ovarian problems.
Oh.
This is negative emotion. Of course, positive emotions bhi hai. Like sales people who are happy, they
Uh,
perform better.
better.
Doctors who are happy, they do better diagnosis.
Right. Right. Right.
Like another fascinating study. mm, I think when you show contempting behavior means where you feel that you are the superior and you make others feel
Inferior.
inferior.
Okay.
When you have this emotion, strong belief of contempt, you will weaken your immune system.
Actually, a lot. Yes. Yes. Yes.
On the contrary, conversely, if we see love, now when I say love, I'm not talking about just emotion. Love means ultimate truth.
Right.
परम सत्य अगर हम देखें, प्यार, like we are not separated, we are same, we are coming from the same kingdom, we are united souls in different bodies. Love, okay, fundamental truth के हिसाब से देखें.
Right. Right.
If you think, feel, act in love, you know what happens, Param? Self repair mechanism kicks in.
Okay.
The healing, which we say, automatically your body will start self healing. In fact, meditation,
Right.
again, it's a very high state of emotion and energy.
Mm-hmm.
When you are in the state of meditation, your so it reverses your aging process.
Actually.
Proven now science has proven this, that
Exactly.
it will reverse your aging process, as well as it will change your biological clock.
Right. And even the DNA structure also gets changed by your meditative practice and the kind of thoughts which we use actually. And
Yeah.
even certain DNAs don't open up. There's certain strands which are going to lead to your disease. Maybe let's say after 1 month, you're supposed to have cancer after 1 month or start cancer. Because of meditation, that DNA strand never opens up and never links with the cancer, never activates the cancer. Even such studies have
Yes.
been done.
And yeah, studies are happening and they are actually working on this genealogy. And
Right,
like as you said that वो predisposition है
right,
कि मेरे को ओबिसिटी हो सकती है या मेरे को कैंसर हो सकता है.
right,
But when you are in that meditative state, the frequency of meditation is so high that it just disappears, that negative blocks disappears, because fundamental यही है कि if your mind is agitated, your body will be agitated.
right. Very true.
If your mind is inflamed with guilt and shame and anger and jealousy,
Right,
automatically your body will be inflamed, because
right.
mind and body is same.
Exactly. So, when you mention about contempt, like, you are always right and I'm the one, you should listen to me. मैंने जो बोला वही होना चाहिए, नहीं तो गड़बड़ हो जाएगा. And we try to tell others, देखा मैंने बोला था ना ऐसा नहीं करना चाहिए. So that is the favorite dialogue, है ना? And so the opposite of that would be, which can be practiced by all of us, and because somewhere down the line we all have that thing, because intelligence है, we all have that little bit of वी कैन से प्योर ईगो और इम्प्योर ईगो जो भी बोले, कहीं ना कहीं हम अपने आप को सिद्ध करने की कोशिश करते हैं. वी ट्राई टू प्रूव आवर्सेल्व्स दैट वी आर राइट और वी आर राइट और वी आर गोइंग टू बी राइट इन द फ्यूचर, पास्ट प्रेजेंट एंड फ्यूचर, तीनों को लेकर के. सो what other practice can be used in this case? Because seeing somebody doing a mistake and you was just looking at it like this, does that work? Or do you think let that person experience that thing, उसको गिरने दो, बच्चा गिरता है फिर उठता है सीखता है. What kind of attitude should I have so that I can remove contempt in my life, or that kind of attitude?
Mm-hmm. See, exactly, you correctly mentioned that if it is your attitude.
Hmm.
Superiority wala feeling is your feeling, your attitude, right? So classical practical practice in in this kind of behavior is, you start listing good qualities about that person.
Okay.
Every day, list what all good qualities that soul has. And we all are born with qualities.
Qualities,
तो
talents.
जैसे शिवा,
Yes.
so like for example, my mother is always, control freak. कि नहीं, अभी करो, अभी बोल, अभी कपड़े धो, अभी रोटी करो. I
Mhm.
know, I don't care you are doing counseling or what. I'm just giving you an example.
Okay.
So in this case, my mom is into that superiority zone. मैं जैसे बोलूं वैसे ही होना चाहिए.
Right.
मैंने बोला कपड़े धोने के तो कपड़े धोने के.
Okay.
Okay. Now, instead of that, I have, like, because I have the awareness, no, I have the knowledge, no. So I know that uski superiority मेरी inferiority नहीं है. I have humility in me. I know that I am not superior, I am neither inferior, but I am equal enough.
Okay.
I am equal enough. I am not superior to you or I am not inferior to you. We are both brothers and sisters coming from the same father. Let's be in that same state of equality. And
Right.
now, with that state, let's list down what good qualities my mother has. तो
Okay.
कि वो सुबह चाय बना के तो दे देती है, मेरे आने से पहले उसकी चाय बन के दे दी रहती है उसने. खाना भी सब बना देती है, सिर्फ बोल रही है रोटी ये टाइम पे कर ले. So once you start, creating this culture of appreciation in you,
Right.
you have to create this culture of appreciation in you, then you won't see the other person as inferior.
So will it lead to acceptance in that case? Because we as souls, we like a positive environment. We as souls, we like a positive state of mind. So when we look at somebody's positivity or somebody's good qualities, let's say that mother has got discipline. If there was no discipline, this house would be in chaos.
I know.
Let's say, yeah, that my mother has got she doesn't postpone things. She doesn't put
Mm,
things for tomorrow. And
mm.
if I take this habit of hers, which is a very good habit, if I take imbibe this habit of hers, then I'll imbibe that good quality and I'll become myself positive, and my irritation, frustration will reduce, or me
Yes.
feeling a victim will also reduce. Can we take it in this way?
Yes, of course, because your attitude or your perception
Perfect. It's
changed,
changing.
and perception is everything.
Right.
Like it's like yesterday, day before yesterday only, I found this fascinating study while I was doing our homework for this
Okay.
session. So what I found out, this study is called Fit Hotel Maids.
Come
Okay,
again, please. Fit.
fit 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 hotel maids. यूएस में यूएस की ये स्टडी है, यूएस
Uh-huh.
बेस्ड स्टडी है। तो यूएस में जो होटल के अंदर जो मेड्स हैं,
Right, right, right.
so researchers were wondering कि why these maids are clinically obese
Mm-hmm.
and they are bad healthily unhealthy है।
Right, right, right.
Okay, but if you actually when you see their job routine, job responsibilities, they are running up and down, they are flipping mattresses, they are vacuuming. So, in fact, they are taking 10,000 steps a day.
Oh.
But still, this was the behaviors, or we would say the health issues.
Okay.
So, the researchers, what they did, they planned a fake research project.
Okay.
They interviewed all these mates and उनको hypothesis दिया कि we are measuring your health and wellness for some insurance scheme.
Uh-huh.
Okay.
Hmm.
And after the interview questions, researcher ने ऐसे बोला, just I'm just giving you in quick way. Okay. Oh wow, you know what, Param? Like based on the information you are giving me,
Yeah.
you are actually taking 10,000 steps a day. And
Oh,
doctors say that it's very good and it's very healthy. And I'm so proud of you that you are doing this great things for your body.
right.
That's it.
One
वन
positivity.
मंथ लेटर, या बस इतना ही बोल के रख दिया। वन मंथ लेटर मेड का हेल्थ चेक किया यूजिंग द बायोमीटर्स एंड इट वाज फाउंड दैट जो मेड्स को ये पॉजिटिव सजेशन दिया था, दे वर हेल्दी।
Oh,
व्हाई? बिकॉज now they are seeing now they are seeing in their thoughts, in their mind, they are perceiving that running up and down, vacuuming, uh, uh, cleaning, all this is
benef-
exercise.
benefiting them.
Yeah, they are exercises and I'm doing it. And the moment they change their thoughts in their mind, the moment they perceived all these things in their mind as healthy, bodies responded suddenly differently.
Um, so it's like a trigger, it's like a command, it's like a reprogramming of what we are doing consciously outside physically. We might not be happy. Why am I into this job? Why am I doing this? I'm so bored. Where will I go in my life? Thinking all those negative thoughts. One trigger from a
Yeah.
professional thought, and then suddenly the attitude changes and it affects the body.
Yes. The perception changes completely, and perception is everything.
Yeah, that's what we learn in Brahma Kumaris, sister, that our attitude towards anything is like, sometimes as a family member, let's say a father, he might say that I have to take care of everything. All the burden is on me. You don't do any work, or my family doesn't move even a single inch. And I have to take care of even from the smallest pin to the bigger things in life for them. Now, that can create a lot of stress, and that can lead to even heart issues and even cancer and other bigger things in the near future. Whereas, if that if that father or whatever a person may be in that role, a mother, father, or a brother, sister, if they say that, oh, I'm learning so much out of it, I'm getting so much of experience, I'm gaining so much of experience, and I'll be able to help so many more people, not just my family out of it. and it is making me more experienced, it is making me more physically healthy, it is making me more mentally active, it is making my intellect more sharper. If I count all the positive instead of the burden, I think will it not affect that person physically also?
Definitely. Definitely. It's like, you are reframing the story which you are creating in your mind.
uh,
And you must reframe your story in the mind and align it with the higher consciousness.
okay.
Let me explain you in simple example. Um, say like for example, Amrit Vela छूट गया अपना. Okay. So now instead of rejecting ourselves with guilt, you are not at all spiritual, you don't love your father and all that things,
Mm,
you reframe the story, align it with your higher self consciousness, saying that 4 से 5 तो ऐसे भी पापा सबके साथ बिजी होते हैं, सारी आत्माएं तभी आगे रहती है उनको मिलने. एंड टुडे आई वांट टू टॉक समथिंग स्पेशल बिकॉज आई एम फोकसिंग ऑन दिस प्रोजेक्ट. ऐसे इसीलिए तो लेट हो गया, वो तो उनको भी पता है. So, I need a special appointment with my father at 10:30. I don't need divided attention. एकदम one to one talk चाहिए. I'll come and see you at 10:30. Okay, Baba? You right now complete all these things. I'm coming at 10:30. Now, of
mm,
course, he's your father. Your father will not tell you, oh, no, you can't come on 10:30. And on 10:30, I'm somewhere else.
yeah.
So, you reframe the story. Like very simple example, ये तो समझो ये अपने spiritual people के लिए हो गया. Say, for example, normal people. Like, I remember when I was in 6th or 7th standard, I started having gray hair. अभी 6th standard, 7th standard में सफेद बाल आने लग गए, and
Right.
people are like, अरे इतनी छोटी उम्र में सफेद बाल. So, you have to reframe your story. Now, again, by rejecting myself, oh, मेरे को सफेद बाल आ गए, मेरे को सफेद बाल आ गए, I started reframing the story, saying कि हाँ वो शरीर थोड़ा यंग है बट आत्मा है ना, अनुभवी है ना, इसलिए वो मैंने मैनिफेस्ट कर लिया है. So that I remember that no, you are Anubhavi Atma. It's just we are in the young body right now.
I'm a wise soul.
To reframe the story, yeah. So perception, when you are perceiving, try to reframe the story, which is which is bringing you closer to your higher consciousness, your higher self.
Lovely, lovely. Wonderful. Sister, there's so much to talk actually, and we have gone beyond
Mm.
our time also. And it's so beautiful knowing so many deeper aspects and all. And yes, we love this chit chat session. That's why we don't put it into any kind of a framework. We अब slides दिखाने का time आ गया, बहुत logical. When we talk like this, so many good things come out and so many things which we can explore. And we are also open to our listeners who can actually write to us in the comments. And एक ने comment छोड़ा है YouTube पे. Hitakshi Oza, forever favorite language of Kanan ma'am. So yeah, you must have said some sentence and all. That's why I think she's mentioned that he or she, I think she. And so yes, when people leave comments to us, we get new ideas. We understand that okay, this is what our listeners want to listen to next time. So please drop your comments. आप अपने comments छोड़ेंगे. It will help us out to choose कि आप क्या सुनना चाहते हैं. Not हम आपको क्या सुनाना चाहते हैं, लेकिन आप क्या सुनना चाहते हैं हमारे से. So thank you so much, Kanan ma'am. Thank you so
Karan
much.
ma'am,
Oh,
Karan ma'am,
Hi.
yeah, Pratik ji, you have any
हाय.
question?
नहीं नहीं, मैं सिर्फ एक बात बोलना चाहता हूँ. रात को मैंने बुक में लिखा था, जो मेरी जर्नल है, कि आई वांट समथिंग लाइक लाइफ ट्रांसफॉर्मेशन. सो मैम का व्हाट्सएप पे ये शेयर आया, तो हो गया, थोड़ा अच्छा लग रहा है अभी. बस यही
Wonderful.
Thank you
था.
so much, Pratik, for joining us.
Yes,
नहीं, बस
Ashwak.
इतना कहना था कि मतलब जो मैंने लिखा वो हुआ, मतलब थॉट्स इन्फ्लुएंस करते हैं, ये सही बोला था, ऐसा बस. थैंक यू सो मच मैम.
Thank you,
Thank you,
Pratik ji. Thank you
Pratik.
for sharing. And Ashwak Khatri ji is saying that thank you so much for your session. It cleared a lot of our doubts. Wonderful. And please do join Raj Yoga Self Healing Meditation. आपको यहाँ पे दिख रहा होगा, यहाँ पे name है. It's a channel which is free for all, and we have sessions on every Sunday. And Amrit Vela भी होता है इसमें 4 o'clock to 4:45. And if you're not able to do Amrit Vela, like Kanan ma'am also said, you can do it at 6:30 in the evening. वही चीज़ को follow कर सकते हो, हमारी वीडियो को ऑन करें and follow the commentary and love it after that. So do leave your comments. We'll love it on YouTube also. ये चैनल हमारा रिकॉर्डेड सेशन हमारा ऑलरेडी है। अगर अपने फ्रेंड्स को इसके साथ में शेयर करना चाहते हो, प्लीज गो ऑन टू द लाइव सेशंस अंडर द लाइव कैटेगरी राजयोगा सेल्फ हीलिंग मेडिटेशन। Click on that and please share the session with others so that others can also benefit out of it. Thank you, Pratik ji. Thank you so much, Ashfaq ji. Thank you, Shyamraj ji. Sharyam Raj ji. Thank you so much. You join us in the early morning meditation. Sayyam Raj ji, thank you so much. Thank you for joining today also in the evening. And और जो भी हैं जिनके मैं नाम नहीं ले पा रहा हूँ, please don't mind because we are listening on YouTube also and we are also live on Zoom also. So thank you so much. Thank you so much. We'll see you again next time. Om Shanti. We are signing off now. Thank you, Kanan ma'am.